Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and this is the 21st episode in my first Civilization 6 strategy series. I'm kind of just cruising along here and hopefully going to have a cultural victory before too long. We've got, it's been about a week or two since I played, but I think what I was doing in part was upgrading this city to get more wonders so I can fit more great works in it and just sort of speed along the process towards getting a cultural victory. I have some of these in here that are helping me. There's one of these in particular, and I think it's Space Race towards the end of the game. Actually, I think that's in the culture tree. That gives you a boost for great music slots, and I'm trying to actually do some stuff with my great musicians that have been sitting around for a while. Yeah, triples tourism from great works of music. That's still a little ways off, though. I actually expect that I'll get the cultural victory before then. But part of what I was doing to that end was building the Bolshoi Theater here, and I was going to build Broadway here. However, guess who 115 in the comments pointed out that Japan actually cleared space for that wonder some time ago for Broadway. Which means they're probably, actually, that's it right there, I think. Yep, Broadway under construction. And it looks like they've made a fair bit of progress. I'm not going to try to fight that. Broadway is pretty much theirs. I don't know if anyone started on Bolshoi Theater yet either, for sure, but hopefully I'll be able to get that one at least, because I'm only 9 turns away. As far as what I'm going to be researching next, I think I just got... Yeah, at the end of the last episode, I believe I finally switched to democracy. And so now I wanted to get to that point, so I didn't forget to switch my civics. So now I'm moving on towards whatever comes next. I haven't really given this a whole lot of thought. I guess it would make sense to go for that culture stuff. Nuclear program I probably don't really need, since I'm not going after great scientists right now, and I'm not trying to steal tech boost because I'm ahead in technology. I don't think that class struggle has anything that I want right now. I mean, it's got some good stuff. Yeah, I guess... Wait, what does professional sports lead to? Social media? I would still have to go through Space Race to get there. Plus 50% tourism output to civilizations that you have a trade route with. I think Cold War is going to be the next logical choice, because that leads to Space Race. And it gives me the ability to construct an extra spy. And some bonuses to naval unit production, too. I think probably Cold War. Research the nuclear fusion or fission technology. Either way, I think I would get Cold War before that. So I'll go ahead and just let it run through and make progress towards Cold War, because I can get Space Race right after that. That'll benefit what I'm doing with these musicians. Once Broadway is done, they will be able to place their great works of music. I don't know if he has 2 charges left or 1. I should probably try to leave him somewhere safe so he's not, like, sitting out. It'll be fine. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'll just sit him on the theater. Okay. Oh, that's the hotkey for... Apparently W is the hotkey for checking this. There's no other works of music slots that I have available right now. So, yep, they're just going to have to sit and wait until Bolshoi Theater is done. Let's see. I think these guys were going down to build... Gosh, I actually don't remember what these guys were going to go do. I mean, I was kind of expanding farmland in this area. I think I was looking at putting up another neighborhood somewhere and trying to figure out which tile I should put it on. That is charming. I think what I was considering doing was putting a forest here so that I had more spot, like another spot here for a neighborhood. I'm actually about to finish one in this city. Neighborhood is going up. Which one is incomplete? Oh wait, this is the neighborhood. That's being built right there. Yeah, okay. That's what's going on. So yeah, I was thinking about putting another forest here, I guess, presumably. Probably, I guess the reason they're on that tile is probably building a lumber mill. I'm sure that forest is going to have to stay. Okay. That's the problem with picking up after you've been gone for a little while. It's got to get back in your train of thought, especially with a game like this where there's oftentimes so many little things you're trying to do. Be nice if I could cram another seaside resort in somewhere. Oh right, St. Petersburg is building the Opera House. And this guy was going up to get more great works, or great artifacts. Yeah, more artifacts. Which city is missing one? Oh, Archaeological Museum in St. Petersburg is fairly new. Okay, so I think he was going to go there and grab that one, and then maybe get that one from Candy. Or probably grab that one from England before they have a chance to get it. Okay. What does the Congo want today? They want their spy back. They're willing to pay 32 gold. No, you know, I don't want to deal with your spies. I actually kind of like to just keep them in prison. So, I mean, that's one less spy they can use. I don't think you can build another one. If you've made one and it's been captured and put in prison, you're stuck without it until you can release them. As far as I know. Knowledge of telecommunications just jumped up. That gets me nuclear submarines, so I'll go ahead and grab that. Amenities. Cities are doing okay in terms of amenities for now. Kazan still doesn't have a commercial hub. Nor does it never did get a Lavra either. I think in Kazan I kind of want to go for the airport now. I want to get that, start making that infrastructure. Was there another spot that I had planned out for an airport? I mean, there's area down near Novgorod and Solokmask that I could use. I think everything else is pretty much crammed full at this point. Yeah, I think the airport is what I want next. And that is going here. Should specify aerodrome, technically. Okay, Novgorod got that neighborhood done. How's their housing? 16 out of 26. This city is growing like wildfire, though. I think I am going to go ahead and put more housing up here. Hopefully France doesn't cut down... I hope they don't cut down that tile. Even so, 5 population would still be alright. I kind of want to just grow this city as big as I possibly can and see how much I can get it to grow. 2, 3, 4. Nah, I'd rather use this up for farmland, I think. So I will put one more forest here. And just build neighborhoods here for the fun of it. Oh, oops. That's more than 3 spaces away. Well, I just wasted that builder charge. Crap. Not paying attention to the distance. Okay. Well, I think this city's probably good with the number of neighborhoods that it has now. I could still put one there if I wanted to. How's the growth of this city? Sometimes you get a balance between neighborhoods and housing. Balance between housing and food income, because it doesn't make sense to have, it wouldn't make sense for me to build more housing if my city's never going to grow that big anyway. But right now, let's look at the food surplus. That's usually a good way. It's 26.4. I guess what I'll do is build farms for now, and then I will upgrade and maybe consider putting a neighborhood down there later. Yeah, I'll do that. So for the time being, Let's have the city build a zoo instead. Spread some amenities around. Just so they're there and ready when I need them. Manchester, finish the industrial zone, and there's really no reason for me to not build production stuff in there, because it's by far my weakest production city. Varennes is, yeah, again, production stuff in Varennes, I think. I'll put him to sleep. I should be able to remember when that wonder is done. It'll make a big, play a little movie and stuff. Alright, I cannot make any more trade routes because I switched off of Merchant Republic or whatever that other government type was. So, I'm going to have to put some traders to sleep until I can figure out a way to... I do need to put a commercial hub in Kazan, I think, because I really need more trade routes and more money. I mean, I'm making quite a bit of money as it is, but I hate to see my trade routes get taken away from me. I'll still let it finish the aerodrome first, I suppose. Actually, this city can't build. It has to get to population 19 anyway. How's the growth of this city coming along? It is plus 7.7. This city might never get big enough to build the commercial hub there. We'll see. It's 26 turns until it grows. And it's at 18 housing capacity, so it's not really great. Even with the aerodrome, it'll still be charming. Maybe I could build another neighborhood. I don't know. I'll probably have to play that one by ear. That's part of the problem with starting and playing a lot on the coast, is that you run out of space. Now this city's got a lot of unused mountain, like the tiles where the mountains are, they're being essentially wasted. Mountains aren't quite that useful. It's nice when you can nestle a science thing in there, but otherwise I can't build farms on them or anything like that. It's a really big advantage for cities that just have a ton of land around them in this game. But being on the coast has its other advantages, and the mountains do make a nice natural barrier. It's basically ensured that I've never had to worry about France this whole game. Okay, whatever. Oh. Nobody likes me. Well, that's a shame. Hey, just hit information era. Okay, cool. And that also, telecommunications gave me the eureka moment for social media, so that's excellent. I don't know that I'll ever get the eureka for combined arms, so I will probably just do that one. The airstrip is different than the aerodrome. The airstrip is one that a military engineer builds, and I don't really need one of those. I would rather just make an aerodrome in any city where I would be building one of those. And nuclear fission is right behind that. That's kind of too tempting and potentially too much fun. I'll just go for that. And nuclear weapons are maybe the one thing that could slow me down this game, so probably good to have a deterrent. I don't know. His growth may be more important. You know, actually, for this city, I think I'd rather have the lighthouse. There's a lot of coastal resources here. And speaking of coastal resources, let's see, I believe I had him stationed on the city center because the commercial hub is adjacent to it, as is the factory. Okay, perfect. Well, as long as I'm going to have a forest tile there, I may as well... Well, no, I can't. No, I can't work that tile, so I should not build a lumber mill on it. Probably just send him back and put a farm on that hill there. Casus Belli for Holy War on China. And China got the Hermitage, so that was kind of the other thing I was thinking about building, if not Broadway. But now it's gone, so pretty much Broadway is the only one left. So I'm not going to be building another wonder in this city. Not right away, anyway. Of course, once the Opera House is done, that'll give me plenty of room to put musicians as well. No. China's making demands. Not gonna work. Alright, down here, probably the power plant. Artifact from Candy or Victoria? I'll take Candy. I probably don't have that yet. Oh, 2 medieval artifacts. Well, if I'm lucky, the other one will be medieval from Victoria, and then I'll have that covered. Alright, that guy was just hanging around waiting, and I think it's because I was going to put a neighborhood there or something. Just on account of the breathtaking appeal. Probably should have put markers down on these islands. I've been kind of winging it out here. But they do definitely help. You can see I have so many different districts packed in here now. Pretty much as efficiently as I could possibly do it. Wow, that's 3 people in 2 turns denounced me. So clearly I'm not making very many friends. Oh, they're angry because I converted their city. Okay. So it's nothing to do with the fact that, you know, I've taken Manchester from you and stole like 4 settlers and have just generally been a pain in the butt to you the entire game. Well, the world pretty much likes or hates me. Seems to be all there is to it. Alright, cool. I got an aerodrome. I would like to maybe build some biplanes, because there's a eureka for that, and then it would give me something I could easily upgrade. How many area... Okay, there's 4 by default, 4 slots. Is there a bonus towards making aircraft? I think it might just be for, like, modern aircraft. Yeah, nothing available for aircraft right now. I think I'll go ahead and just make a few biplanes. That way I've got some fighters ready to go if I need them, and can get the eureka moment for advanced flight. Let's see. Biplane. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go and grab this before Victoria gets it. I have a suspicion that's one of her artifacts. Alright, and then the builder here, I haven't quite decided yet what I need to do with him, because I wanted to build... I kind of want to build a seaside resort here. Also kind of want to build a neighborhood. I think the neighborhood's going to end up being more important. That tile is not a great spot for a neighborhood. That city really could use the growth. Although, honestly, it doesn't really have that many more tiles that can really work. And I could swap it for a neighborhood tile there. Let me see how close I am to culture victory again. World rankings, culture. I'm getting pretty darn close. I think I should just go for it at this point. Go ahead and just build a seaside resort there. Then maybe I could even build a entertainment complex here or something to make the people happier. Yeah, especially considering I have the bonus from Cristo Redentor, I really probably should build seaside resorts. If given a toss-up between doing that or a neighborhood. I think it just said England denounced Japan a second ago. Alright, done there. And I think neighborhood was, neighborhood's next on the agenda for this city. It's got to be why the worker was hanging out here, so remove the marsh for a food boost. And get started on that. Because that city is at its max. I could have built a seaside resort there too, but I want this city to get a little bigger. It's got more tiles out here it can work. If I put a district here that gives a happiness boost, I could get another decent seaside resort or neighborhood out here. Probably want... there's several more I could get in this city. That's a good one for seaside resorts. Alright, the lighthouse is done here. Let's grab the shipyard because that's a production boost. Okay, please be an English artifact. Yep. It's an English artifact, but it's ancient. So that doesn't really help me. I need to try to get a theming bonus for this museum. If I can find someone with a medieval artifact and trade it for that stone tablet. I don't think I have any other stone tablets that it would get it mixed up with, so... Let's see what people have to trade. Unfortunately, half the world kind of hates me, so that could make trading a little bit more difficult. No artifacts for Hojo. Those are both ancient, although they'd probably be different than the medieval artifacts that I have. I bet those are themed, actually. I don't know. I think France is going to be the one that I'll have to trade with on this. We'll see what the others have, but I doubt any of them are going to be very open to making trades with me. No, none of them even have artifacts, so pretty much it's France that I need to trade with. Let's see, how about the silver coin for the scroll and the mummy? I think scrolls are ancient era artifacts, if I'm not mistaken. Ancient artifact, yep. So we'll trade for the scroll and the mummy. Yeah, trade the plate mail and the silver coin for the scroll and the mummy and see if they'll take that. And did that do it? Yes, it did. St. Petersburg's museum is themed as well now. Cool. Alright, I am cruising. I'm gonna be getting over 1,000 tourism here before long. Especially once these wonders are finished. Oh, snap. What is... I thought we were friends, bro. Okay. And, okay. So this is when the rest of the world decides that they don't want me to win the game. Anybody else? Well, they're welcome to give it their best shot. I could definitely use some frigates up here, because they could hit that with artillery. Or not frigates, battleships. Actually, combined arms is almost done. Although that's not battleships, though. That's destroyers and aircraft carriers. Do I have the one for battleships already? Yeah, that comes with steel. I probably need to build some, though. And I did get a great person. Writer. I mean, I'll take him. I don't know that I have anywhere I can put him, but we will find out. It doesn't look like it. Hey, there's a broadcast center. Oh, the broadcast center in Kazan is done. I'm wasting, crap. Yeah, I'm wasting time here. I hope he's got enough movement left to drop in that city on this turn. Nope, not quite. Nuts, I wasted a couple turns of having a work of art in that city because I was not paying attention. No amphitheaters, so this guy needs to just go hang out somewhere else until I can make one. Make another one, specifically. I guess the next one would be going up and... That's probably why this writer's hanging out there. That's the next theater that I'll be building. Will be in that city. Well, I'll leave him nearby, I suppose. You know, I'm going to leave him in here, just in case somebody does a spy operation on a neighborhood and spawns a bunch of dissidents or something. I would rather have my great people just bunkered in place. Inside cities, where they're safer. Okay, a mess of wars. Holy smokes. Got all these vassals. My gosh, that's a lot of war. Okay, well then I need to think about where these guys are most likely to come from. I do have... I'm about to have nuclear submarines. But I need uranium to upgrade them. I'll find out where uranium is on the next turn. And I will be able to get destroyers instead of ironclads. So I'm going to have... Yeah, I'm definitely going to have upgrades I need to do. How many... Do I have any other Navy units hanging around? Okay, there's 3 subs and 5 ironclads. I got a ton of ironclads. Okay, yeah, one of them's up there. And he needs to get back because he's injured. He's been sitting up there this whole time. Oops. Yeah, that's leftovers from my war with England. Let's see. I got one down there. And I know about that one. There's one I'm missing. Okay, that must be it. Now that makes 4. Where's the 5th one? You know, I suppose it doesn't matter because I'll be clicking through that on the next turn to upgrade all of them. Well, they may have picked the wrong time to go to war then because I'm about to have a heck of a navy. The only thing is I'm missing ranged ships. I haven't built any frigates or battleships or anything like that yet. It might be something for St. Petersburg to do once it's done with the Opera House. Actually, St. Petersburg still needs to build... No, Moscow still needs to build an industrial zone. Yeah, cool. Stole gold. Okay, I got uranium somewhere. That's the first and most important thing. It looks like it's already... Is it underneath my city? Yep, it's right underneath Novgorod. My gosh. Imagine that tile next to this wonder. So it's getting extra food, extra culture, and then it's getting uranium on top of everything else. Man, that is a great tile. Okay. So that... Oh, I got more. Ooh, I had some under the seaside resort. I don't know if I'd want a vacation there. I'm not actually mining it, so... Well, I have more somewhere else, too. I have uranium under 2 different seaside resorts, okay. Well, I can't actually get it unless I'm mining it, so I might have to get rid of one of those resorts. But for now, I can just upgrade stuff. Speaking of that, let's... Oh, it's going to be 2 turns before I can do that, because I'm going to want to switch in that discounted military upgrade costs. Alright, this is... What is this? This is Novgorod, which still doesn't have a commercial hub, actually, and probably won't get one. So now is a good time to build a harbor, because that's going to bump up my trade routes. I will eventually have the commercial hub there, but I think I would prefer to have the harbor for strategic reasons down here. I can get rid of that. And we'll have everybody wait for a couple more turns. I wonder if I could get away with doing this again. Let's look at his promotions. Ooh, recruit partisans. I like that one. It's a little riskier to pull off, though. What's his other promotions? Demolitions, ace driver. Don't really need cat burglar, because I actually just don't have space to put stuff. Guerrilla leader, I think, would be fun. Linguist is just generally good all around, I guess. Let's look at what other cities have. Because if there aren't a lot of neighborhoods yet, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to pick recruit partisans. Yeah, there's not really that many. So I think I'll do the general time to complete all missions reduced. And I'm going to try to steal from this again, I think. That's a decent bit of money there. Oh, they knocked out... Oh gosh, a bunch of my trade routes went down. Oh no, they didn't knock out any of them. It's just I had a whole bunch of them finish what they were doing on this turn. Any city-states that I have quests to send trade routes to? It doesn't look like it. Where's Valletta? That's the one up there. That's a pretty good trade route. My gosh, that one... That trade route to England is crazy good. That's 27 gold per turn. I like this one, though. A little bit of extra food. Go to London. Oh, hey, China's got that little city right over there. Yeah, that's right. I could probably threaten that a bit. I'll wait until the Navy's in shape, but for the moment I'll at least start sending them that way. Maybe I'll leave him kind of hanging around here, just because of my harbor being nearby. And I think I'm at max trade routes again. Well, that's unfortunate that there's a Chinese city right there, because this guy needs to sail right by. So I should probably be cautious how I do this, since he is a little beat up. I wonder where they're going to try to attack. I wouldn't be surprised if China went after this city up here. And I really wish I could make that city's borders expand and grab that aluminum. That would be nice. I wonder if that city... Yeah, that city's in range of my airport here. Could hit it with bombers. Oh, looks like Carthage is doing some fighting on my behalf. A 90% chance to succeed at that. Well, he does have a higher chance of escaping if caught, so I will go ahead and try to do that again real quick. A lot of times they'll move in counter spies once you've completed a mission, so I normally like to move them around a bit more. Oh hey, that's an apostle. I may as well. Alright, finish Cold War on the next turn, and then it's on to Space Race. And then I get a whole bunch more tourism, which, by the way, has surpassed 1,000 now. That's a lot. I was playing a deity game with one of my friends, which we actually won, only because he had really good jet bombers, and we were able to just bomb their spaceports and prevent them from getting a science victory long enough for us to get a domination victory. Hey, this is done. But yeah, in that game I was getting over like, oh gosh, I think I was closing in on 1,500 tourism, and it still couldn't catch up, because deity is just that hard. Alright, cool. I'm glad I got that at least. Now, what great works does that give me access to? I think it's just one writing and one music. Alright. Well, I've got writers who are on the other side of a river, unfortunately. I think this one would make it there faster. I probably should have gotten him in place. Okay, my other musician got used up, so I can use this one. And yep, next was not Space Race. Wait a second. I already got Space Race. What am I talking about? Wait, how? I didn't think I was researching that. I thought I was still working on Reformed Church just completed. I'm not really sure what just happened. I thought for sure that I was just in the process of researching Cold War. So why did I get Space Race right away? I don't know. Well, I'm not going to question it. Because now I can, well, I can switch a couple things now. First, I want that discount on unit upgrades. I want skyscrapers still active for the time being. And let's see, the Merchant Confederation is getting me a ton of gold, so I don't want to get rid of that. What do I want to drop to pick up the 100% or 300%, I think? Yeah, 300% tourism from great works of music. What should I give up for that? Probably for now, I think I think that +4, I think triangular trade. I want to keep my science high for now. So I'll drop triangular trade. Might pick that back up once I don't need skyscrapers anymore. So my gold income's going to drop a bit on this turn, but my tourism will jump up, which is all that matters, or rather it will jump up on the next turn. It'll update. I guess professional sports makes sense, because then I could get social media after that. Globalization, ooh, I don't know. I think I want globalization. Yeah, I kind of want to go for globalization. I won't be able to get 3 airports, but that last trade route one is crazy good. And rapid deployment might be useful. Okay, yeah, that's the plan for now. Let's go ahead and get a broadcast center. I don't know that I will need it, but actually this city has been long overdue for an industrial zone, which currently is apparently under the control of St. Petersburg. And that industrial zone would go a long way towards boosting production of everything all around it. Because that's a nice central location affecting several different cities. Alright, now I've got discounted unit upgrades, so I can basically upgrade everybody. Probably could have gone after those embarked units up there. Probably should have, but I want to get him back and heal. I'd rather not take chances at the moment. I think I'm going to leave these boats kind of in a defensive position, guarding these islands. What else do I have? I know I've got more ironclads. Oh yeah, there's one up there. That's where it is. Already know about him. I think the other one's down south, right? And my last submarine, I think I've only got one more hidden somewhere. Yep, that's it. Okay, so Navy is significantly tougher now. I think I'm going to send this guy straight out to where he was coming from, see if I can maybe intercept those embarked units trying to cross the water. It's saying I have 2 uranium now, which is odd. I would think I would have either 1 or 3. I did think that these gave it to you if you had anything built on them, but maybe that only applies to districts. But if that's the case, then why do I have 2? Wait, what do you want 1 million luxury? No. What did you think I was going to say? Yeah, that is weird that I'm only getting 2. That's odd. I mean, I know I'm getting 1 from Novgorod, but as far as the rest go, I'm not sure. While I am doing this, I should probably check to make sure I don't have any other outdated units. Traders, bunch of great people. Biplane, ironclad. That's the only one that needs upgraded, I think. Did I get the tech for cavalry yet? Probably did. Where are those knights? Yes. They need to... Oh, they can upgrade to tanks. Heck yeah. Alright, biplane completed. I'm just going to build 2 more real quick. And what is his range? Got deploy, air attack. There must be nothing I can attack within this range. You know, I'm going to put it up above the city just because I think it will look cool. Yeah. I know that provides a defense against air attacks. I'm not exactly worried about air attacks right now, but like I said, it looks cool. Alright, can't do anything with that musician at the moment, but I am building a broadcast tower somewhere else. Oh no, wait, that was going to go in Moscow. I'll wait, because by the time that's done, the opera house will be done long before then. So I actually kind of want to move him over here.
No one would have believed in the last years of it.
Alright, anybody out here? Alright, I'm all upgraded, as much as I can be right now anyway. More declarations of war. I can't even keep track of all that, and I'm not going to try. You can kind of check the city-state screen to get a quick overview. So I know I'm at war with Armagh, Palenque, and Mohenjo-Daro. Which, Armagh is there. Oh, that's actually really quite close. Palenque. Not worried about them. Actually, I'm just going to make peace with all these people. There's really no reason for me to want to fight them. I don't want to capture any of them. Yeah, okay. A 17 negotiated peace. That's all the city-states negotiating peace with each other too, I suppose. That's probably why there's so many notifications. I would love it if that biplane could reach out and just hit that knight and kill it. Oh, never mind. Carthage just got it covered. He just took a field cannon to the face. Alright, increased trade route capacity. I wonder if that was a harbor. The harbor finishing. Well, one thing's for sure. I want to go ahead and make sure I make a trade route right away. Who do I want to be trading with? And France's trade routes don't give me a whole lot of gold. And I don't really want to send too much up England's direction, because China's got units in that area. I would rather keep everything on my home continent here. France gives enough other benefits that I could probably go for that. I was thinking about going to Hong Kong. No. I'll just trade with France because I know that's a safe route. Trade with the one that'll give me a little extra food. Alright, well I want him to go back into Moscow for now. I won't have any musicians to put. I'm gonna have just one work of music in the opera house, but I'm pretty sure it can hold more than that. I'll send the tank back out to where it was. It was doing fine. Just sit there and look cool. Alright, let's scout this area out a bit. See what's in that city. Just a worker. Oh, there's a catapult. What do you know? Oh, I didn't sink it. to get my sub up there. More likely I'm going to run into enemy units more in this northerly direction anyway. And this guy's kind of got this back route covered. So I don't need to worry too much about him. England is running around down here with a settler that I only just now noticed. Is there any tiles I need to buy before they plop it down and take up something that I don't want them to grab? I think I kind of wanted to make a forest here, but I can't buy that. Let's look at this view. That'd be super annoying if they stuck a city right in there. Then again, it'd be just an awful city for them. Well, I guess I can't worry about it too much. I pretty much got all the tiles I need in that area. Ooh, a whole bunch of stuff moving back and forth up here, including a settler. Maybe I can cut them off with another unit. Okay, let's get a little risky here. Send some stuff out. Let's see what I can pick off. Because China's got quite a bit of units moving back and forth in that area, and I would like to take advantage of that, since I know that they're there. Changed my mind. Putting off that builder for a while. Need to finish those 2 farms. And put one here, for that matter, to boost the output of those farms. Alright, I think I want gold stuff now. The seaport doesn't give me any production. It helps with food, gold income. I guess it does give some housing, which is pretty cool. I'll take it for the housing. Well, who do I want to go after in this case? Probably the infantry and the settler. I'll try to force them that way. Hopefully my other navy units will get them. The catapult I could care less about. Japan has switched governments to fascism. Well, that's nice. Oh, I should have kept watching them. I think it's a pretty safe assumption that they went west. I wonder what this knight's doing here. He's just kind of chilling. So many embarked units in this area, just begging to be destroyed. Hello there. Ah, there they are, but they're outrunning me. That's unfortunate. I should have sent the sub a little bit more to the west. Might have caught up with them. Well, I may as well. Actually, they might get stuck on land before they can disembark, so I'm going to keep chasing. Alright, is this city up against its housing limit? It kind of is. I think another theater square would be good. Let's go ahead and get the neighborhood built so it continue to grow, and then get the theater square after that. And Opera House will be done on the next turn. That's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and embark him now, so he's ready. Actually, it probably should have left him on the land tile. It'd be a little safer, because he could have embarked and put a great work in the city on the same turn anyway.
An opera begins long before the curtain goes up, and ends long after it has come down. It starts in my imagination, it becomes my life, and it stays part of my life long after I've left the opera house.
Cool. I think I don't build that wonder very often. Oh, I failed my mission, stealing money. Okay, well the spy needs to move then. Oh, anywhere with a commercial hub, I suppose. And I think I just checked the same city that I'm already in. That'll work. Alright, before I forget, let's go ahead and put down a great work of music. And let's see what else we get. Okay, the Opera House is all musicians, so I could use some more of them. Wondering if it'd be worth just using patronage to pick one up. It might. I don't have quite enough faith yet, but I'll get there. That might actually be a good call anyway, because it's going to be a while before I get... Although I'm getting way more great musician points than anybody else. Wonder if there's other great people that'd be useful to buy. And that one's for space race stuff. Ooh, the Great Merchant would be good. I'm going to get him anyway, too. I was kind of looking specifically for people that I may not be able to get. I think I've got it mostly under control here. Alright, well, St. Petersburg is done with the Opera House. Get that for production. Always like to have those shipyards. And I'm pretty sure that's all the great people that I have. I don't think I have any more musicians hiding anywhere. H.G. Wells, that's a writer. Tolstoy is a writer. And an artist. Okay. Alright, let's pick apart China a little bit more. Actually, let's save it here, and we will continue pestering China in the next episode. I think this is probably a good place to wrap this one up. Real quick summary here. Look at the culture victory. I would expect that I will probably get that in the next episode. The next one will hopefully be the last, as long as nothing crazy happens. But I'm going to keep playing the game as though it was going to go on indefinitely. I usually do that. Just try to plan for the long term, unless there's some real reason why I need to rush for something in order to win. But I think I'm doing fine here, so I'll go ahead and wrap this episode up, and I will see you guys in episode 22.